So we're here now at the Subaru Impreza WRX. We're going to take a look at the top model Impreza. It's got a lot of performance features on it, which is attractive to me. I like something really sporty and aggressive. Typically, I look for a car that has 2 seats, a coupe or a convertible, something like that. But this combines a very high level of performance with a functional design. This format is good for someone who wants to have a sporting feel while still being able to have friends along. So I want to take a look at the interior because I used to own 2 Subarus. I had some older ones, a 2000 and a 2002, but I haven't been in one quite this new yet.
If you're good with that seat position, I've got plenty of leg room back here. I mean, my knees don't even touch the seat and I've got really long legs.
The interior seems a little simple to me. It's a little bit less impressive than some of the other cars we've been in, but typically that's the way it's been with Subaru. The concentration's been more on the motor and the driving feeling than a really impressive interior.
For as much as you're paying for this car, I would have expected more from the interior.
But you know, for me, I'd overlook all of that, much like I'd overlook the exterior design, because this is really about the driving experience and having something that's gonna have the get up and go to beat most of the other cars on the road. And that's what makes this a good car for me, because I place a lot of emphasis on sportiness.
I'm really overwhelmed by how big this car is on the inside. Again, when you look at it from the outside, it looks really compact. I mean, I realize it's 4 doors and it's a hatch, but it looks really compact, but there's really a lot of headroom in here.
Let's go take a look at the hatch. It'll open for us.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, that is really not as much room as I would have expected.
I don't know. I don't think it's quite as small as it looks. It's obviously a little bit smaller than the Mazda Speed 3, but it's not tiny by any stretch of the imagination. And like I said, for me, someone who typically looks for a 2-seater car, this is far more space than I would normally have. So for me, this will work.
All right, so the more that I think about this car and the more that I walk around and take a look at it and everything, the more I realize that I don't think it's really for me. I don't think they paid enough attention to the interior and the comfort of the driver when he's driving. It's definitely got the room, it's got the utility, but I don't really feel as comfortable in this car. So I think on the outside, on the speed, the performance, the handling, it's probably a thumbs up. But for a guy like me, this one's a thumbs down.
So as a male in my mid-20s, this car is definitely for me. This incorporates a lot of the things I'm looking for in a car with a fairly reasonable price, and I would recommend this to all of my friends, no questions asked. I give this car a thumbs up.